Yo, what's poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to the Shuffle Squad. Zach Lesage here. Today we're going to be going over a new deck, and that's going to be Giratina VSTAR. Giratina VSTAR is arguably one of the most hyped cards from the set, and it works swimmingly well with the Lost Zone engine, featuring Comfey and Colress's Experiment, and a bunch of other cards. This card reminds me a lot of Blacephalon GX. Between using the Lost Zone and ripping some energies off your Pokemon, it seems quite strong, and I actually just made top 8 at an event with this deck. Today we're going to be covering over Gustavo Wada's list, so by all means be sure to check that out. If you're missing any of the cards for this deck, go to atlasTCG.com, plug in code TSS12 to save 12%, or you can go to PTCGOstore.com, plug in code TSS5 to save 5% on your next order of codes. Let's jump into this deck list. Here's what we got going on for the list. We have that Giratina VSTAR, and we're trying to do Lost Impact. It hits 280, and we want to be doing 280 damage very quickly. I used Gustavo Wada's list as a base here, just so that we have the Comfey and all that stuff in order to get things up. The goal of this deck is to go flower selecting, so once during your turn, if this Pokemon's in your active spot, you may look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put one of them into your hand, and put the other into the Lost Zone. So the goal is to use Comfey, then use Colress's Experiment, get a bunch of cards into your Lost Zone. That allows you to activate Mirage Gate. You can use this if you have 7 or more cards in the Lost Zone. Search your deck for up to 2 basic energy cards of different types and attach them to your Pokemon in any way you like. This allows us to accelerate energies to Giratina VSTAR to get Lost Impact off and poppin'. We're able to put the 2 energies in the discard pile, and that also, or not in the discard pile, the Lost Zone. We gotta remember that it's going to the Lost Zone. We got Star Requiem. We'll figure out how it's pronounced. Either way, if I'm using this attack, I'm knocking out our opponent's Pokemon as long as they don't have a big Parasol attached to it. If they do, we do have access to Lost Blunder, so we can send that to the Lost Zone as well. We can power up our other Pokemon. Don't be afraid to attack with Shred. Shreds can get through things like Miltank. Greninja can wipe out single prize card attackers. We have access to Sableye if we have a bunch in the Lost Zone. And we can attack for free with Cramorant. A lot of good things going on here. A lot of people might be wondering why we have a 2-3 line of Giratina. We have access to Thorton, so when you're using Leafeon on your first turn to accelerate energies to Giratina in case you want to go for that turn 2 Lost Impact to expedite things for Mirage Gate, we do have Thorton that can transform this into a discarded Giratina V if one gets knocked out or anything else like that. Thornton allowing us to kind of jump back into games there, especially if we only have 2. We could also get one of these Pokemon into the Lost Zone. There's a lot of cool things going on in this deck, and it might be a little bit difficult to explain when it comes to like this, so I will show you how the deck's played out. Let's jump into some gameplay. Don't know if we'll get to 1 or 2 games today, but I just really want to show you how this deck works. So we're going to go ahead and here and call the coin flip. We won the coin flip. I think I'm playing against my friend Ryan. We do want to go first here. If you are Ryan, shout out to Ryan. And we have a great start here. We're going to go Comfey. It allows us to get off our flower selecting. And we want to start just getting cards into the Lost Zone. We also have access to Battle VIP Pass. Looks like we're both going to be playing a Comfey engine deck. So let's start off. We probably want to go with Battle VIP Pass so we have a higher chance of drawing into one. We're going to go for a Comfey here, and I'm probably going to go for a Leafeon here. I think I like both of those options. That's going to make sure that we get an energy on our Giratina at the very least. Let's go for flower selecting. We did get another Battle VIP Pass. Do we want to get an energy, though? That's a big question. We don't really need too much more, so I am going to grab the energy. We are going to put the Battle VIP Pass in our Lost Zone there. Now, we do have access to Scoop Up Net here. And let's go for another flower selecting here. What do we have? We have an Air Balloon. So I'm going to go Air Balloon. We're going to put Thornton into the Lost Zone. Not really the biggest deal here because we have everything and we have such a speedy turn going on here. Let's go put that Comfey back down. Retreat. Go ahead and use flower selecting again. Here we probably want the Radiant Greninja. And I'm willing to take a little bit of a gamble here that we can use Radiant Greninja to pitch this water energy. So let's go ahead and pitch this water energy. We want to be able to use concealed cards and get them back. We did pay off with that gamble a little bit there, so let's go with Giratina, slap on a Psychic Energy, and we go ahead and go Greening Cells. This is going to allow us to have a bunch of energies onto our Giratina. We can have a turn 2 Giratina V-Star. Now, no matter what our opponent does, we have a lot of cards in our loss zone already. So we might even be able to attack them with something like the Cramorant that we have in our hand. Or we might be able to go for a Mirage Gate next turn and just get something off, maybe a Moonlight Shuriken or something of the likes. So let's see what they have going on. This deck is quite popular across the board, where it can power up different things. We see players powering up Goodra V-Star, Amazing Rare Reshiram, but in this case I really want to focus on Giratina V and its gameplay, and there's a lot of moves that I can make. By no means is this going to be a masterclass of the deck. It's too early in the format to really get to that point, but we will see exactly how it goes. Ryan's already at the 4 there, and we're about to see a 5th. Hopefully they don't get off Mirage Gates. They just seem to be going through everything here, and they can even retreat with an energy into a Cramorant to take an early prize card. I wouldn't even mind going after both Comfeys and just drawing 2 prize cards next turn if that's a possibility. I'm not entirely sure if it will be. There's Giratina, there's Greninja. There's a Training Court. The Training Court's going to be helpful for us as well. They're going to get an energy back. Again, hopefully they are not attacking with the Cramorant this turn. Cramorant would be huge, giving themselves a quick 1 prize card lead. There's another Comfey. They've gone through quite a few switching cards. You can see 2 Scoop of Nets and a switch. But these decks, once they do this, they quickly get powered up in the match. Again, hopefully we're not seeing... There's the Cramorant. They could have got it. I'm not entirely sure what they're going for here. Maybe they don't see the Cramorant play with its Lost Provisions ability. I would definitely be going after us with a Cramorant if they don't already have another one in their hands. Looks like we're going to see how this goes. So we might be able to get enough into our loss zone. Let's start things off with flower selecting. We're definitely going to go for the Sableye. Battle VIP passes next to worthless here. Let's go ahead here and go switch into Comfey. Let's go for flower selecting. We're going to go for a water or a psychic energy here. What I want to do first is Giratina's ability, since we have another energy in our discard pile. This, as you can see, only requires a few energies, so let's go ahead and see how concealed cards works for us here. Not all the way that we wanted, but that's completely fine. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the loss zone. So let's go ahead and go with we're probably going to attack with the Radiant Greninja this turn, so let's go ahead and go for Colress's Experiments. Let's get Giratina. Let's grab Escape Rope. Let's grab Colress's Experiments. I think all of these sound like great options. Yeah, I like this. We don't really have a great way to get off another Giratina. Our Thornton's already gone. Whatever, we are going for it, and we are going to try to take out both of these Pokemon. Let's go for, how many do they have in there? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So they still need to get 1 more. So let's go ahead and use our Mirage Gates. And we need to get a water... Uh-oh. So we probably should have checked a little bit more there. We're probably going to struggle a little bit since we are missing a water energy. Let's go ahead and then power up. I'm going to put a grass energy on here. I'm going to put a psychic energy on here. I'm going to go ahead and grab our water energy back from the discard pile. We're going to put a water energy here, so we do have some water energies prized. That is a little bit of an issue, but there's nothing we could have done about that. I could have done a little bit better of a job of checking out my prize cards. The Radiant Greninja play would have been awesome. Let's evolve our Giratina V into a V-Star, put a Cramorant down, and we are going to take that prize card that we wanted to take. Hopefully it's one of our water energies. I think that'd be quite strong for us. So let's go Spit Innocently. It's not necessarily putting us on the same track that I wanted to, but let's see how it goes. It's a Psychic Energy, so Radiant Greninja is not going to really be the play for us. As long as our opponent does not go after us with a lost impact on this Giratina V-Star, I'm going to be feeling okay. They need to be able to get off a Mirage Gate, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they are Mirage Gateable, but they need Mirage Gates, a Way Out of the Active, a Giratina V-Star, and a boss. They do have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 cards in their hand. So this is the Giratina V-Star, still Way Out of the Active, Mirage Gate, boss. So let's see how it plays out. It would really suck for our Giratina V-Star to get knocked out. But again, it is what it is. There's only so much you can do when you get into these draws. I don't think I would be able to change anything else unless we got the Giratina V, and that we were able to attack into their Giratina V-Star. Or that we were able to attack with Giratina V-Star into the Giratina V. Looks like we might be up a little bit, though. If they're attacking us with the Cramorant, looks like they do not have the boss's orders, so they're just going to take the 1 prize card. This gives us an opportunity to get 2 prize cards this turn. So I do really like that a lot. Let's go ahead and send up this Comfey so that we're able to use things throughout the turn. Really going to be looking for a Giratina V, so let's go with flower selecting. Probably just going to go for this right here. Let's go Quick Ball. I'm fine to get rid of another Comfey. I don't think we need this here. And we want to be grabbing a Giratina V that we do have, so we will put that on our bench so we can start swinging into their Pokemon. And we're going to take the first 2 prize cards kind of this match. So we're ahead by our opponent by a little bit. Let's slap on... we have a Psychic. Let's grab a Grass there. I think that sounds pretty good. I don't think our opponent really plays too much. I am going to go for Training Court here and probably just pitch this because we still have access to concealed cards. You can see there's a lot of stuff going on here. Really powerful new engine. I'm going to keep everything that we have going on in our hand. Let's retreat this. And I'm fine to Lost Zone some energies. Let's go Lost Impact. And I'm going to take 1 off here. And I'm going to take 1 off of here. So we are going to be down to 3 prize cards left. Let's see what we can get here off of our prize cards. There's the water energy, so we can use the Giratina to be able to draw some prize cards. So, I mean, things are looking pretty good. As long as we're able to follow up with a Giratina V-Star knockout as well back onto our opponent, I think I'm pretty cool with that as well. So there's a lot of good things going on here. I think as long as they're not able to take 3 prize cards in 1 turn, they're not able to leap us. We've kind of proceeded taking our prize cards first. We're taking them at a faster pace than our opponents. And we started that faster pace before they started any pace. So we are in a clear lead. I think the most that they could probably take is 2 prize cards per turn. Unless, of course, they are able to use Sableye with... no, I think that's only 2 prize cards. Yeah, they could go Sableye, Quick Shooting, or not Quick Shooting, Zigzagoon, Headbutt Tantrum, but again, we are here, and I think we're able to Lost, kind of like, just take care of this Giratina. As long as we're able to find our Giratina, that is. So, let's see what we could do here. Really need to take care of this turn. That's the big thing. Let's go for Comfey and see what we can get. Let's go ahead and go for flower selecting. Probably want the ordinary rod. I think that's going to be the big kind of chase here. Let's go for ordinary rod. We're going to do... I think we want to go ahead and do both. We're going to search our deck for a Giratina V Star. That's it. We don't want another Giratina V. I don't think the other Giratina V matters. You want to what? Let's grab it just in case it does. I think it could matter. And let's grab a Psychic and a Grass energy so that we have all the necessary energies to attack. Let's thin out of our deck with Mirage Gates. So you can see we have these different energies. And we also have access to... let's go for the concealed cards. Let's concealed cards away this water energy. Hopefully we could draw into a Giratina V-Star. No Giratina V-Star yet. Let's see if Colress's Experiment gets us there. There's the V-Star, there's the Energy Recycler, there's the Mirage Gates. I like all of those options. I am going to retreat here, put up Comfey. We're going to go for flower selecting as well. I'm going to go grab this Zigzagoon just in case that matters. Let's go scoop up net this Comfey, send up Giratina V. I'm going to put this right there so that we have things. You can see how many we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and they're just going to concede the game because they know we're about to get the attack off. So we take those. Absolutely a devastating win for us. We just ran through our opponent's deck. And that's what we got going on for this video today. As you can see, Comfey is a large part of our format. We played against another Giratina deck, but we could be playing against a lot of different decks in the format. Being able to flower select cards at our own free will allows us to have a quick and consistent engine that is all focused around the Lost Zone. I really hope that you enjoyed watching this video. If you want to help support us, by all means, use code TSS12 at atlastcg.com to get some physical Pokemon TCG products, maybe the cards for this deck, a Lost Origins box. They have graded, Magic, Yu-Gi-Oh, you name it, they have it at Atlas if you're a collectible or a competitive trading card game player. You can go to ptcgostore.com, plug in code TSS5 to save 5% on your next order. They offer 24/7 email delivery of codes, and by all means check out PokeXword.com for their new daily Guess That Pokemon puzzles. All of these help support us. We have our Patreon that has daily articles, and I really largely do a lot with that, so by all means check that out. All those links are going to be available in the description. Like, share, and subscribe. It's been a while since I made a YouTube video. I just got back from Baltimore, so if I seem a little bit tired, I am, but I hope you all enjoy this video. Peace out and have a great day.
The Shuffle Squad is proudly sponsored by Atlas Collectibles, the best place to buy any trading card game product online. Visit atlastcg.com and at the checkout screen, make sure to use code TSS12 to save an unbeatable 12% off your entire order. Atlas Collectibles will ship your product anywhere in the world, so make sure you're taking advantage of the 12% savings with TSS12. And if Pokemon is not your thing, don't worry. Go to atlastcg.com and see all the other amazing trading card game products they have there to offer.
The Shuffle Squad is partnered with PTCGO Store to provide our community with the best access to Pokemon TCG codes. They have codes available 24/7, instant email delivery, and you can save 5% off by using code TSS5. If you're a YouTube member or Patreon supporter, you'll have access to a special code that gets you 10% off. So what are you waiting for? Use code TSS5 today and save 5% on your next order of codes on any codes available at ptcgostore.com.
PokeXword, the best place to get your fill of Pokemon-inspired puzzles. New puzzles are posted every day, and they recently launched a new Guess That Pokemon puzzle, which is a ton of fun to play. Go check them out at PokeXword.com and be sure to follow them on Twitter for your chance to win a ton of PTCGO codes every month.
Check out the Late Night Series Season 6, brought to you by myself, Zach Lesage, and the Shuffle Squad. We're going to be running a bunch of sick events for the Pokemon community, and they start on August 30th. So one thing you might be noticing here is that there's an EU time and an NA time. We have one at 12 p.m. Eastern, which works out to about 5 p.m. in London. And then we have one at 7 p.m. Eastern, which should help out a lot of players on the West Coast play in this event. That being said, we still have a lot of cool things going on. Expect similar prizing that we've had for other Late Night Series events. Expect better staffing, expect better tournament experiences, and of course we do have a stream going up for this season as well, and I will be streaming the event on Twitch. That being said, we have the whole season up on the Play Limitless website. Late Night 51 all the way through 70 runs until we hit the Invitational on November 5th. So check that out, sign up today, and support Zach Lesage events and the Shuffle Squad. See you there.